Hi Taurus, and welcome to your May 2025 reading. So happy birthday, belated birthday for anyone in April. Your birthday was in April, happy belated birthday. And anybody in May Taurus's, happy birthday. So this is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising. You know the drill, cross watchers, welcome, all that stuff. Let's crack straight on and see what the energy is today and what your message is for May. So we're starting off with the Tree of Life Oracle, and your message is justice, adjustment, put my teeth back in, karmic adjustment, balance and objectivity. Okay, so clearly there's a little bit of adjustment either needed or going to happen to sort those scales out, to balance those scales of karma. Okay, the next one we are going to take out is a Healing Spirit Oracle. And that message is share the gift. Oh, what gift do you have, Taurus, that needs to be shared? Probably something spiritual and intuitive. Okay, so we're going to have some tarot now just to eke out this energy a little bit more, see if we can figure out exactly what the message is, and then we'll finish off the reading with a couple more oracle cards just for the fun of it. Okay, so Taurus, May 2025, a new beginning. Look at that, the Fool, taking a leap of faith, jumping off that cliff, not knowing what the outcome's going to be, but doing it anyway. Okay, so yeah, maybe that's what part of the adjustment is you getting a new beginning. Okay, put a palm up to the universe. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but put a palm up to the universe. And the Ten of Cups came over. This is ultimate wish fulfillment. It's happy ever after. It's the happy home, the happy relationship. It's the ultimate wish fulfillment. So it's like taking this leap of faith, sharing your gift, whatever your gift is, and sharing it with the world, putting your palm up to the universe, you know, high-fiving it, is going to bring in something you've been wishing for. What have you been wishing for? What is your ultimate wish fulfillment? What is this new journey going to take you towards, Taurus? Please comment down below, because I'd love to know. Maybe it's a birthday gift from the universe. We'll take those ones because they wanted to come out. So first off, you have to close out this cycle of overthinking. This is what's probably holding you back. This is maybe where there's a little bit of an adjustment needed. It's okay to think about things, and it's okay to worry. I mean, it's perfectly normal and it's human nature. But this card is just a very anxious, very heavy energy, okay? All up in your head. You might even be crying over something. Or just keeping yourself awake at night, constantly thinking. So let me just readjust that a little bit. So this is what you need to let go of, okay? It's blocking you. It could very well be what is the karmic adjustment that's needed, because it feels like it's blocking your blessings from coming in. The Queen of Pentacles, okay, fantastic. That's us. I say us, I'm a Taurian. That's the feminine of us. You know, we're very grounded, very stable. She's very fertile. She's very nurturing. See how she's very much, you know, nurturing that pentacle. Have some grace with yourself, okay? Have some grace. Just love yourself a little bit more, and don't put too much on. Don't put too much on. Yeah, on your shoulders, on your mind, because otherwise it's gonna hold you back. You've got the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands for me is the now what card. So it's a card of planning. You've decided, okay, I'm going to stop overthinking. I'm going to take this leap of faith. Now what? Okay, so you've got the world literally in your hand. You can do what you want, go where you want. You've got nothing that's sort of holding you back. You've decided to go with the free wand rather than the one that's stuck and, you know, and not free to move around. So yeah, now what? It's about using you and your whatever your gift is, and staying grounded and true to yourself, but using it to go wherever it is you want to go. What is this journey, and how are you going to get to the Ten of Pentacles? Ten of Cups, sorry. There's some adjustments needed in the way you're thinking, because you're holding yourself back. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, and it's just like there's just a little tweak that needs to happen. You're just a little bit off balance. You've got the 9 of Wounds, the 9 of Wands. Okay, so you're the wounded warrior. Yeah, you've been through it. It's probably what you're overthinking is like, well, that's how it was before, so that's how it's going to be from now on. That's not the case. You know, you need to take what you've learned, apply it to the present, so that you can have what you want in the future, which is that 10 of Cups. Okay, but you can use your scars, your wounds, because they will always be part of you. You know, that they are what help define you, but that doesn't mean they have to hold you back or be your only personality. You know, you can change. It's all a matter of choice. You can change anything at any point. It is just a matter of choice. You know, he can either take that jump or he can turn around and go back. But if he doesn't take that jump, he'll never know what was on the other side of that, or what's underneath that cliff. But he knows what is behind him. He doesn't know what's in front of him. Okay. The next card out. Oh, I've got 2 cards, which is perfect. So the next 2 cards out is the Ace of Pentacles. You know, when I was shuffling and it kind of fell apart like that, and the Ace of Pentacles was there. You've got the star on the bottom of the deck, so that's some healing energy here. It could be a message to someone about just healing your mind and how you see yourself and how you think other people see you. They say, don't know, if you could see yourself through the eyes of someone else, you would be quite surprised. So the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, this is the universe coming in with this offer, this new beginning. Yeah, it's taking this journey on you know, the Fool's journey. Tarot is the Fool's journey. It's taking this journey towards something tangible. With the Pentacles, it's something in the 3D. It could be a financial, you know, it could be a new job, it could be a new career, it could be a promotion in some way. It's just the universe's way of giving you something real, something tangible, something in the 3D. It could be a new home, you know, so it's something to do with your surroundings in that sense, kind of. And then the devil. The devil is going to be what holds you back. The devil is going to be the one that's going to be in your ear going, can you really do that? Do you really want to do that? It could be a person, as I say that. There could be someone who projects their fears onto you. Someone who goes, well, but it didn't work out last time you done that, did it? And you're like, well, no, but I didn't do it exactly the same way. I'm not, you know, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to do it exactly the same way. I'm going to try and adjust something and do it a different way. I've been planning. I've thought about it. I've nurtured this pentacle, this idea, this new beginning. I've been thinking about it, and now I'm going to take that leap. Just don't overthink it and don't overanalyze. That's a message for someone. But yeah, just be careful with the devil. It always wants to keep you pulled back and down in the sense of energy. Do you know what I mean? You know, like you want to rise above it. You don't want to be stuck in this repetitive crap. But at any point you are free to walk away from the devil. You are free to, it's like I said, it's a matter of a choice. Okay. And I wonder if, so I'm just having a cup of coffee. And I wonder if your reading is much more about, you know, it's a choice. It's a choice to balance yourself out. There's, you know, maybe be a little bit more objective about what it is, your situation. But it all comes down to a choice. Do you want to go forward? Do you want to go backwards? Do you want your happy ever after? Or do you want the same old, same old? You know, high five the universe and be like, yeah, I'm coming. I'm on my way. I want this. I don't want that. I want this new beginning. I want to plan. I don't want to be held back by anxiety and overthinking. And yeah, it's all about a choice. And I think that's what this reading is going to be titled. It's all about a choice. There's a choice to be made. Okay, let's take 3 Intuitive Whisper Oracle cards. Just see if there's any other messages that want to come through. We've got emotions are energy in motion. Yep, get moving, get up, get moving. Make that choice. Do you want to go forward? Do you want to go backward? Do you want to drive? Do you want to walk? I mean, It's it's a very it's so objective that it makes me laugh. It really is down to, you know, what your situation is, Taurus. But it's all about making that choice and going for it. It's that simple. Get moving, or get moving, or go forwards or go backwards. Your body is like a book. Okay, so read your body. There's a lot of snake imagery coming up on these two cards. So maybe there's some shedding of skin, so to speak, that needs to happen. But definitely listen. There's clearly something about moving, physical. There's some birds imagery. There's obviously the caduceus there. It could be some communication. Maybe that's a step you need to make, is start communicating with someone. You've got the fill your cup card on the bottom. I will shuffle and take another one, but it's just a message out there for someone. To fill your own cup. Yeah, it's time to look to yourself, heal yourself, maybe read a book. Could be a message for someone out there. Maybe a self-healing book. You know, there's loads of books out, spirituality, and I don't really like self-help books, but I can understand that there's people out there that would appreciate that information. So it could be out there, a message for someone. But maybe finding some balance in work and, you know, grounding yourself out in nature. We are, you know, earth energy, so we get a lot of our energy from the earth. Okay, and the last message of these ones is unraveling. So there's something unraveling, and I think you'll find it as you take the steps intuitively that you know you need to take towards this new beginning. You know, share your gift. What is your gift? What did you first think of when that card came out? Because that could be the key to what this is, where you need to find this balance. And maybe you've been too up in your head and you need to get back into your body. Okay, that could be a message out there for someone. Something's unraveling. This new beginning is unraveling in front of you, but you need to get out of your own way. You need to make that choice. Not making a decision is making a decision. You know, not deciding to go for that job is deciding that you're happy in your current job. And maybe you are, maybe you're not. Who am I to say? But if you're not going to make that move forward, you're just going to be stuck where you are. Let's take a couple of Moonology messages. Out of bounds moon boundaries. Okay, so maybe it's a message out there for someone who maybe needs to make some boundaries. You know, like I said, don't listen to people when they're going, oh, but you can't do that. That's their fear. That's their, you know, they might be projecting their energy onto you. So be a little bit careful about who you're listening to, and especially what you're listening to, even down to what, you know, radio stations you're listening to and television, because it all affects your energies. So just be very mindful, definitely. And the last card we will take is synchronicity. Listen to the synchronicities, pay attention to them. It could be guiding you forward. It is the universe's way of talking to you and pushing you and nudging you in the right direction, okay? I'm going to leave it there, Taurus, and say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.